step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
A very good morning to you, South Africa. Welcome to it. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Thank you so much for choosing to start your morning with myself, Focaccia Adams.
And of course, I am Ryle Demone.
I'm pretty sure you are judging Ural for eating those cubitos, but it's never too early for a snack, and we're loving these clover cubitos at the moment. What flavor did you get?
I think it's like a cheesy, beefy vibe. This is actually chutney. Chutney.
It's a chutney. Oh, that's delicious. You know what's a good idea? Putting them on top of your pizza if you're making home pizza.
Oh, I like that. There's some inspiration for the morning right at you.
Day 19 inspiration of lockdown. Listen, it's day 19 of lockdown, and while most of us are spending the day at our homes, we must also take a moment to appreciate the brave essential workers who are heading back to work today after Easter weekend. Thank you so much.
And now I know we all still have another 2.5 weeks to go, and I have to be honest, I am really looking forward to just getting outside and climbing a mountain or just something. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. So this morning on social media, we're asking you, what is the one thing you're looking forward to doing the most when this is all over?
Oh, that's a very interesting question.
What do you think you're going to do?
Because it's like there's so much you want to do. First thing you want to get is takeouts. The first thing you want to do is visit your friends and your family.
I'm just picturing someone like running outside with a bucket full of food in the mountain going crazy.
Just going crazy. You're just like, what do I do? Where do I go? With who? You know, so many things to do and so many options. So it's going to be a very interesting one, and we really would love to hear from you on our social media platforms using the hashtag Expresso Show. It's going to be a fantastic day. It's going to be a fantastic morning, so keep it locked right here. Now to catch up with the rest of the team, but starting off with the news headlines with Jamie Lee Domberg.
Good morning, Jamie Domberg reporting live for duty this morning. Time to delve into those news headlines. Starting off with your national news. School holidays may be scrapped in order to recover lost time as Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga contemplates the best way to salvage the 2020 academic year. This is one of the proposals being considered by the department. The department is determined that the 2020 academic year is possible and will be rescued. Meanwhile, online radio and television educational programs are assisting pupils during the lockdown. Limpopo MEC for Transport and Community Safety, Mavungu Lerula Ramakanya, says more than 700 people have been arrested for the alleged violation of lockdown regulations during the Easter period in the province. Lerula Ramakanya was monitoring the adherence of the national disaster lockdown rules and regulations at Elim and Louis Tree Chart in the Makado municipal area. He expressed concern about the high number of people in the rural areas continuing to flout the lockdown rules. As of yesterday, there were 2,272 positive cases and 27 deaths in the country. Moving further abroad onto our international news, a sailor who was serving aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt aircraft carrier has become the first on the ship to die from the COVID-19. The US Navy announced this last night. Now, over 500 sailors on the aircraft carrier have tested positive for the virus. The ship is currently stationed in Guam, with sailors quarantining ashore. The captain was fired earlier after his letter pleading for help was leaked to the media. The US now has some 574,000 confirmed cases and 23,000 deaths. The Chinese government has, in a statement, rejected differential treatment towards African nationals residing in China, but has at the same time vowed to improve their treatment in the city of Guangzhou. This following accusations of discrimination linked to the coronavirus pandemic. Earlier, the African Union expressed its extreme concern about the situation, calling on Beijing to take immediate corrective measures. The United States denounced what it called xenophobia towards Africans by Chinese authorities. And now how Christ the Redeemer statue honors medical workers. Rio's Christ the Redeemer statue has been lit up over Easter weekend as a doctor in tribute to healthcare workers fighting COVID-19 across the globe. The flags of several countries affected by the outbreak were projected onto the monument. The city's Archbishop, Dom Orani Tempesta, performed a mass at the base of the statue during the light show, in which he thanked medical workers and called on people to pray for the sick. Messages of thanks in various languages also appeared on the statue, among pictures of medical professionals wearing scrubs and face masks. The slogan, "Stay at Home," was projected onto the statue's arm. The 38-meter-tall monument, which towers over Rio de Janeiro, had hashtag Pray Together projected on it in different languages. Now turning our gaze to the world of entertainment. The bad gal from Barbados, singer Rihanna, is not here to entertain questions about her hotly anticipated 9th studio album release amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, during an Instagram live last Friday, she said, quote, "If one of y'all asks me about the album one more time when I'm trying to save the world, unlike y'all president," unquote, taking a jab at Donald Trump. Now, her focus on COVID-19 relief has been clear over the last few weeks, donating in excess of $9 million from her Clara Lionel and Rihanna foundations toward rapid response efforts and donation of personal protective equipment, as well as to victims of domestic abuse. In that case, Rihanna, the music can wait. That's where we leave your 7 o'clock news. Here's a first look at the weather.
Let's have the first look at the weather this morning, but first we have asked you to send in your sunrise pictures. Redwan Hassan, an ER24 paramedic, and his partner Hussein Ras have been working tirelessly during the COVID-19 pandemic in South Africa. They urge all South Africans to please stay home during this national lockdown. The pair wish us a very good morning with this beautiful sunrise picture taken during their shift in Cape Town. The mother city will enjoy an abundance of sunshine in the morning with a maximum temperature of 21 degrees. An Expresso top fan, Janine Diamonds, sent through this incredible sunrise picture showing off a majestic orange sunrise from her home in Osweren in the Western Cape, where it will be partly sunny today, reaching a maximum of 24 degrees, and a light southeasterly breeze of 7 kilometers can be expected. Now, the South African Weather Service have warned of adverse weather conditions of thunderstorms and strong damaging winds over parts of the country from today. Now let's have a look at the temperatures for the rest of the country, starting off in Polokwane. Partly sunny conditions for Polokwane at a low of 16, reaching a high of 28. Pretoria, your temperature for the day is a minimum temperature of 13, reaching a maximum of 25. Johannesburg, 11-23. A couple of thunderstorms and intermittent clouds for Mahikeng at a low of 8 degrees and a high of 24. Klerksdorp, 10-23. Morning thunderstorms for Kimberley at a minimum of 9 degrees, reaching a maximum of 20. Bloemfontein, 8 is the low for today, reaching a high of 17. A couple of showers are expected for Richards Bay at a minimum temperature of 18 degrees, reaching a maximum of 28. Pouring rain for Pietermaritzburg at a low of 14, reaching a high of 22. It's a rainy day in Durban at 19, peaking at 24 degrees. High humidity for Mthatha at low temperatures at 12 as the minimum, reaching a high of 16. Mostly cloudy conditions expected for Emondi, East London at 14, peaking at 18. Occasional rain for Kredok at 10-14. Port Elizabeth, 14-21. George, 10-20, and the coolest start to the morning for Sutherland at a low of 2 degrees and a high of 17. Hazy sunshine for the mother city, Cape Town, at a minimum temperature of 11 and a maximum temperature of 21. Worcester, 8 degrees is your minimum, reaching a maximum of 21, and sunshine can be expected for Uppington at a maximum temperature of 24 and a minimum of 10 degrees. Now remember, whichever part of the country you're in, whatever the weather, make sure to have yourselves a fantastic Tuesday morning.
Now, it's in these very trying times that we have called on the greatest army on earth. People who put the health of patients first, and that's our healthcare professionals. And they've come together to our defense and rescue and put their own lives at risk for all of us. Sponsors of Brave is a campaign created by Adcock Ingram OTC that celebrates and shares the stories of pharmacists and healthcare professionals who have gone above and beyond the day-to-day call of duty to acknowledge them for their courage and exceptional service.
Absolutely. Now, maybe join in on this incredible campaign by nominating the pharmacist, the healthcare professional, or the healthcare worker in your community who's making a real difference, especially now during this COVID-19. And you could stand a chance to win a 5,000 Rand.
Yeah, so 2 healthcare winners will be selected for nominations. One will be chosen by a judging panel, and through your votes, we will choose the other winner. And the 2 healthcare professionals who are selected will win a trip to an overseas medical conference of their choice and be given the opportunity to pay it forward by donating 25,000 Rand to their favorite charity.
Now, all you have to do is visit expressoshow.com for info on how you can nominate the healthcare professionals doing this incredible things and doing incredible things in your community today. The curve we don't want to flatten. It is the heartbeat of our beloved South Africa. So go on there and be brave. With that being said, we are going to take a quick break and we'll see you on the other side.
Only you can make my day.
Birthday. Thank you for being and his brothers.
His friend Lani, I wish that you
Now, South African athlete Ryan Sands is an ultra more.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
Hey man, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso on SABC3. It is the 14th of April. It's time for us to wish our loved and loyal viewers a very happy birthday. And if you are celebrating your birthday today, you are celebrating it with a man who is no stranger to the Expresso stage. I'm talking about Teleman. Woo!
Woo!
Yes, and he turns 29 years old today.
Can't believe it.
Imagine, he looks so much younger.
Princess is such a cradle snatcher because, I mean, Princess and Teleman have had a bit of a moment on this show. We've seen it.
They really had. That's my
Princess,
favorite moment
my
ever.
favorite
actually.
cougar.
That's when
I love you.
Princess betrayed you. That was the day you saw her true colors.
That was the day Princess left me for another
Oh
man.
my goodness, man. Now his real name is Telumusa Owen, better known by his stage name, Teleman. He is a record producer, songwriter, songwriter and singer. Now we hope he never stops putting his unique style in his music. Happy birthday, Teleman.
We love it. Happy birthday, Teleman. And now, time to celebrate and wish you, our loyal and loved viewers, the real stars of the show, a happy birthday. Here's a video that we received. This one is for, it's from Alexis. It's for someone celebrating their birthday, who is fantastic. It's Sibusiso and Sifiso Matsimela. They turn a very fantastic age today. Take a look at this.
His friend Sibusiso and his brother Sfiso, a very happy 30th birthday. Thank you for being the best, most patient, thoughtful, kind, and hilarious lockdown partner a girl could ask for. We look forward to our post-lockdown celebration with all of our family and friends. Happy birthday, Sibusiso Matsimela. All my love, Alexis.
Alexis Petro, that's such a beautiful message, and indeed, happy birthday to Sibusiso and Fiso Matsimela. And then we've got another video. This one came through from Pulane Setuna. It's for Lani Ngai. Take a look at this.
Hey guys, I would just like to send a birthday shout out to my best friend Lani. I wish that you can have a fantabulous day. Fortunately, it is lockdown, so we can't spend this day together, but I love you loads, and have a great 23rd birthday. 9 years of friendship, we've been through a lot, and I love you loads. So,
Wonderful
This
friendship.
is beautiful. This is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful to see. You see, during this time of lockdown, it's not easy to get gifts to people.
No.
But this, I think, might be easily the best gift you can give someone, getting a video through to the Expresso show.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying. I'm
Drops
just
mic
saying.
and walks
I'm just
away.
saying.
Now this message goes out to twins who are celebrating their birthday. I wish my twin daughters, Erin and Erica, a happy 15th birthday. May you be blessed more, my angels. Unfortunately, during this lockdown period, we cannot go anywhere out there, but I know that the minute you see yourselves and my message to you on the Expresso morning show, it will make your world. From your mother, I love you. Erin and
What did I
Erica,
say? What did I say?
Hey,
Happy birthday, you guys.
Happy birthday to you guys.
Happy birthday.
Amazing.
What a gift.
Well, Tandy is also celebrating her birthday, and this message says, do not look back or focus on your past mistakes. Make this new year all about growth and fulfillment. Best wishes to you, Miss Tumagala, from a brother from another mother, Umalwande. Beautiful,
happy
beautiful
birthday.
message.
And then it's Lance's birthday today. Wishing my husband Lance Peregrino a blessed 31st birthday. May your day be blessed and filled with love and joy. Remain the amazing person that you are with lots of love. This is from your wife and your two sons, Tala and Luca. They love you. And then Nana Zozo, it's your birthday today. You have finally turned over a new leaf. I hope you will experience all that you wished for this coming year. God bless you, brother. Happy birthday. This is from Major. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you if you're celebrating your birthday. Now, if you would like to send your loved one a birthday message, send us your 15-second videos. We love seeing those videos to 071-640-6551 or simply email your wishes to birthdays@cardova.tv. Once again, from us, the Expresso family, happy birthday.
Now, South African athlete Ryan Sands is an ultra trail running sensation, an adventurer who is living his dream when he's competing in long-distance races in the mountains and off-road. And in 2013, he was the first person to win all 4 races in the 4 Desert Series and became the first person ever to win an ultra trail run on all 7 continents. Ryan is a doting father to Max and loving husband to actress, TV presenter and businesswoman Vanessa Hayward Sands. Ryan and Vanessa join us via video call this morning to talk about how they are spending lockdown together before Ryan takes us through an incredible lockdown fitness routine. Ryan and Vanessa, thank you for joining us this morning. How are you guys doing?
Hi there. Good, thanks. Yeah, great to be chatting.
Good to see you guys. Now, Ryan, I know that you're unable to run in the mountains or go on any trail running adventures, and it can be completely hard for you. But how exactly are you maintaining your training regime during this lockdown?
Yeah, it's been quite frustrating, and I definitely am starting to get a bit of cabin fever. I think I've just really tried to focus on what I can control, and I guess at the moment I'm not able to get a huge volume of running training in, but I've been trying to do a lot of strength work and focus on some weaknesses. So when the lockdown is over and we are allowed to kind of head out into the mountains again, I'll in a way almost be like bulletproof and hopefully not pick up any injuries and just really be able to kind of maintain a kind of good level of running after that. And I guess also trail running is a lot about strength. So being able to do some strength work is a huge help, and just like a really focused block of strength training, which I probably wouldn't do if I was able to run in the mountains.
Yeah, I like that, finding a silver lining within the situation. And now, look, I know that you're stuck inside your homes and forced to spend time together now more than ever. So, Ryan and Vanessa, how have you guys been enjoying the time together? I know you've been together for 10 years already, but during lockdown, how's this experience been?
Yeah, I think it's just like try and really just focus on the positives, and just for me, I've really enjoyed the time just being able to spend a lot of time with Max and Vanessa, and not have to like go and rush anywhere or to travel anywhere. So I've really enjoyed that aspect, and yeah, I guess it's just about like you really just have to focus on the positives. At the moment, that's all we got, and kind of getting fixated on what we can't control isn't going to help. So yeah, obviously it is frustrating at times, but yeah, I guess just being able to spend a lot of quality time with Vanessa and Max and do some DIY projects, I really enjoy the time, and I guess I'm really fortunate that I am able to kind of have my family around me during these times.
Did you say it's frustrating? Do I frustrate you?
Not always.
No, it's pretty much the same for me. I've got to be honest, I've really enjoyed this time. I mean, obviously it's a really, really crazy time for the whole world. But I'm trying not to think about it too much, because really there's nothing we can do to control it. And I've really loved, as Ryan was saying, not having to rush around. I feel like when we're back to real life, there's a lot of rushing, and I've liked not having that.
I definitely agree with you. It's kind of slowed the pace down a bit and helped us kind of appreciate the important things in our lives. So, I mean, now that the president's obviously extended the lockdown, what advice would you give to other couples who are spending lockdown together and prevent them from killing each other?
Trying to stay a little bit active, I think, is really important. Even if it's kind of like running around the house with your kids, or jumping on a trampoline with them, or just setting yourself like daily small challenges. I think it is quite overwhelming to know that we've got another 3 weeks of lockdown, or geez,
at least.
Yeah. So I think just for me, I just try and take it one day at a time, and really just focus on setting myself 1 or 2 challenges for each day, and just trying to get through that day, and also just trying to stay active and move around, because I think exercise is good for boosting your immune system, and then it also just keeps you sane.
And mental health.
Yeah, so there's lots of like challenges you can set yourself around the house, whether it's push-ups or box jumps or running around in circles. There was a guy in Italy who ran a marathon on his balcony. So yeah, I think we all can stay active.
And I think also for us, it's also been about like having, as Ryan was saying, like just a little bit of structure. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but especially with kids, I mean, they thrive on routine. So just have like a little bit of structure. Like with us, we've got like a little list that we put up on the cupboard of things we'd like to achieve during this time, whether it's DIY or exercise or little activities that we're doing with Max. And what I have found for me is certainly with the exercise, is that I'm busy raising funds for the SPCA, and we're doing like a virtual run, and every day we run like circles round and round around the house. And ordinarily, if I didn't have a goal, I don't think I'd necessarily do the kind of hamster wheel stuff, but it's been so nice to have a goal and also just do something good and raise some money. So that's been pretty cool.
Oh, I love that. Getting creative, obviously forced in the lockdown, but also still able to create strength, that mental strength coming through in the training, and also a nice opportunity to release. And obviously, for the rest of you viewers at home, make sure you tune in later, as we'll be doing some incredible fitness workouts with Ryan. So stay tuned for more.
Find your smooth fortune with Tropica. Buy a Tropica, follow the entry details on the pack, and stand a chance to win your share of 1 million rand in prizes, such as a trip for 2 with KLM to Amsterdam, LG G8X cell phones, LG TVs and dishwashers, guest vouchers, guest watches and accessories, plus the smooth grand prize of a Suzuki Ignis. The more Tropica you buy, the more chances you have to win. Tropica, nothing smoother.
Clover.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You know what it is. We're about to...
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You know what it is. We're about to throw down and do some fitness, and we've got the sensational, the ultra trail runner of South Africa. It's Ryan Sands joining us. He is live. My man, are you with us? How are we doing?
Yes, good. Looking forward to running you guys through a couple of exercises I do. Obviously, with lockdown, I've been doing a lot of stuff just to try and strengthen my legs and especially my hip area, which is very important for trail running.
I love that, especially for me being a sprinter as well, coming from the opposite ends of the sphere. You're doing in excess of like 250 Ks, I'm doing about 100 meters. I think we can both benefit from some pelvic girdle strength. So what do you have prepared for us today? What's the first exercise?
Exactly. Cool. So the first exercise I'm going to do is called the curtsy lunge. So basically, you stand, you lunge backwards, but your back leg goes out to the side. So you go out the side and you throw or swap hands with the kettlebell, and you drop down, and then it's back like that. So it's
all right. And Ryan, I'm definitely going to need some weight for this one, correct?
Yeah, so I've got about a 7 kg. It's just obviously all up. I've either got a 7 kg or 20. So I guess this works better with the 7 kg, but even you can do a bit heavier, a bit lighter, depending on your strength.
All right, I'm going to go for gold here. I've got a 12 kg kettlebell. I've never done this exercise before. Wish me luck. For the guys at home, you don't have a kettlebell.
You should have very sore glutes tomorrow then if you did right.
And obviously for everybody at home, if you don't have a kettlebell, make sure you grab any home workout hack. We've got water bottles, we've got cans, we've got anything else that you can use. All right, let's go. So I'm holding the weight in my... All right, switching over to the other side. Okay, I'm already with you. Feeling that flow.
Right.
And am I changing the weight with each hand as I go down, correct?
Yes, so you almost like catch it with the other hand. So
all right, I'm actually feeling a nice burn in my glute. Is that supposed to be happening?
Yes, it should really activate into your glutes. Also get a good stretch in the front of your hip. And then you can do about 10 to 12 on each side.
All right.
And then like 3 sets of that normally does the trick. And as I say, you'll have pretty sore glutes the next morning.
I'm not even finished my first set and I'm feeling it. You guys didn't hear that at home. You're going for 12 reps, 10 to 12 reps on each side, and you're going to do 3 sets in total. Oh, you're definitely going to feel a burn there. Ryan, what do you got next for us?
Cool, so the next one's a Bulgarian squat. And you need a chair or a bench for this. So basically, you rest your one foot up on the chair or a bench or...
Right, I've got a chair. I've stolen a chair from the dining room, so I'm sorted.
Yes, cool. And then you take a big step forward.
Okay, big step forward.
And then you also use a kettlebell if you got one, or any kind of weight, or even you don't have to necessarily use a weight. And then you lunge down to the outside of your foot. You push the kettlebell there, and then you come up. And then for the next one, you lunge down, but you push the kettlebell out to your side and feel a really good stretch. And then back up. And then for the third one, you push the kettlebell up above your head. Feel a really good stretch.
I think I chose a kettlebell that's a little bit too heavy, but this is incredible. I'm feeling a proper stretch on that leg that's actually resting on the chair.
And for this, you can do about 3 to 6 reps on each side, and then probably 3 sets of that as well. We'll do the trick.
That was an awesome exercise, Ryan. We're going over to exercise number 3 now for everybody at home. Ooh, let's take it away. What do you got?
Cool. So yeah, exercise number 3 is a single leg deadlift with a row. So basically, like deadlift, sit back, and then have the kettlebell in the opposite leg to the leg that's in front, the leg that you're putting your weight on.
Okay.
Try to keep it really nice and square, and then you row like this. To keep everything as stable as possible. You should feel your feet.
Yeah, underneath the arch, my foot, is it supposed to be burning? Is that correct?
Yes. So it's great for like stability. Also, try to keep your hips square, and then also row. You can do about 12 reps on each side, depending on the weight, and then also 3 sets of this.
This is incredible.
And then you can obviously swap.
Beautiful. What is the last one of the day? Oh, you got another one for us?
Yeah, so the final one is dynamic squats. So hold the kettlebell on your chest. I put a 20 kg, a little bit heavier.
All right.
And you squat down, but you don't do a full squat. You squat like halfway, and then you bounce off your toes, but then you don't jump, you just bounce. So your toes don't leave the ground, and you kind of get into a rhythm like that.
Ah, okay, so making it a little bit more explosive, I think.
So you really get into a rhythm going off your toes, and not a full squat. And you try to get into like a rhythm. And you can do about 20 like that.
You guys hear that at home? I'm probably on my 8th rep, but we're going for 20 in total. You got to listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about. He's a trail running sensation, and he's making us burn this morning. I hope you guys are joining us out at home. Grab your weights, your kettlebells, or anything else that you have, and try this incredible 4-set superset complex. So Ryan Sands himself, it's an incredible workout. Get that pelvic region going, get the strength, the mobilization, and everything else you need to make sure that when the lockdown's done, you are competent and ready enough to get your run on. Ryan, thank you so much. Those were some incredible exercises, my man. Thank you. Whew. Feeling the sweat.
Awesome, yeah. Stoked to be on the show. Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, well, we'll see Ryan, I'm sure, after the lockdown, whenever he's doing his crazy adventures. But thank you guys for joining us. And of course, later on in the show, we'll be kicking it off with a live, taking you through the entire workout. Whew, I need to go get a rest. See you guys later.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Now listen, after that workout, maybe you fancy a Mediterranean-style brekkie. Now our roast fig with the rosemary, honey and granola recipe is a whole level up from your traditional muesli and yogurt. Now it's even better with the addition of Clover Authenticos, a deliciously thick and creamy Greek-style yogurt that gives you a smooth edge with a boost of protein, perfect for that post-workout feel. I'm sure Ryle is screaming like, yes, give me some. But can I just tell you as well that this is Luca's favorite thing in life.
Really?
If I could just feed him this the entire day, he'd be the happiest person ever. I like the grenadella. There's also the strawberry with the pop.
Yes.
It is amazing.
I think it's that thick creaminess. It is authenticus. It's made with a Greek strain from Greek. Ik bedoel, that is it.
And you know how to say hello in Greek?
Nee, vertel vir my.
Ja. So if I'm just saying ja, like ja, Yeah. So, hello. Yeah. Yeah.
And so Stevie Wonder would say, yeah, again, yeah.
And Adele would say, yeah, from the other side. Okay, let's get into it. We're having too much fun. This sounds amazing.
Yeah. So we're going to make a beautiful breakfast with the granola. So we're going to put some authenticos at the bottom, granola, figs. We're going to roast some figs, some berries. But first we need to work with honey. So I'm going to add some honey and rosemary to a pot.
Okay. Quite thick over there.
Yeah, it is thick. And you're going to boil this for a few minutes just to infuse that beautiful rosemary flavor.
I love it.
Jamie, and then these days there's so much honey on the market and on the shelf. You get fake honey. There's a lot of fake honey that they infuse just with syrup. So if you want to find out, if you don't know if your honey is real, you just put some water in a little cup or glass and you drop your honey in there. If it stays in the bottom, it is real honey. If it starts to dissolve, it's the sugary syrups that they've added to it. So this is really something you must try and test at home and see if they've actually bought real honey.
So we've got real honey over there.
We've got
honey.
Real deal, sister.
Okay, honey, I love it.
Real
so
deal.
We're using the honey and the rosemary, right?
Yes. And now we're going to work with the figs. The figs are in season. We're going to cut them. And we're just going to add that to a non-stick pan because this is going to go into the oven. An interesting thing about figs. What do you call this inside the fig?
Oh.
Nog een kransie.
Voor 200 rand. My antwoord is, ek weet nie. I don't actually know. What is it?
This is actually the flowers of the fig. The fig grows its flowers on the inside. It's not the seeds. Because a lot of people, the normal people would have said seeds. Nee, ek weet nie.
Yeah, ek weet nie. Okay, I should have said seeds. I should have just started off with that. But okay, the seeds. Interesting. I'm learning so much today. I'm learning about the honey and now the figs. But you know what? The beautiful thing about this is that if you pair it, I'm just thinking of the entire recipe. If you're going to pair this with this authenticos, maybe the double cream plain yogurt, unsweetened, that creaminess paired with that, and then add some fresh berries.
Yes.
My mondwater.
My mondwater ook. And you can use different fruit. You know, if you don't have figs, you can use some pears, anything. So I'm going to pour some honey over here. You normally have to take the rosemary out, and I'm just going to leave it now because we need to infuse it still. We're going to bake that in the oven for about 8 minutes, full whack.
Loving that.
And now to assemble this yumminess.
Because it's all about the eye, right? It's all about the eye. But did you know that Clover Authenticos Greek-style yogurt is made using a Greek strain, which Anal did mention, but it was also developed in Greece by the Agricultural University of Athens exclusively for Clover. You're welcome. Now, the 100-gram comes in different flavors, such as strawberry, grenadella, which Luca loves, the double cream sweetened and plain, which is available in the 750-gram. I like this, very convenient as well. We did say figs are currently in season, which we are all loving, but if you do wish to complement the various flavors of the Authenticos, you could use fresh berries like we're going to be trying as well, or even grenadella pulp, which is typically a pantry staple, right?
Yes, yes.
I think
look at that.
That berries.
Can you imagine the taste of this? And now, look at these figs. And you know when they cook, so when they cook in the oven, they actually get sweeter, caramelized. It is absolutely divine. So we're going to add that there.
That is...
And then I'm going to be naughty and add a bit more honey.
Because honey is the way is... Oh, look at that drizzle.
Yes.
ExpressoShow.com is where you're going to find this recipe. Throw it. Yeah, net so.
Yeah. And then always fresh, mint freshens the dish up. So add a bit of fresh mint. You can chop it. I'm going to chop a little bit. Or you can just garnish it with it. But I think the deliciousness of the mint is just going to elevate this dish to something more fabulous. It's so fabulous already. And Jamie, I'm going to add this. And then we're done. How easy, healthy, and delicious is this?
Guys, who said that breakfast has to be has to be basic? Goodbye traditional muesli and yogurt. Hello to Authenticos dessert. I don't even know if you want to call it a dessert, a breakfast.
Anytime.
Yeah, ExpressoShow.com is where you can find this and many other recipes. We are going to take a quick break and we'll see you on the other side. Oh, yeah.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
All you can
that children must remain with one parent. If parents
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful people. You are with your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso. We are live on SABC3. Thank you so much for choosing to wake up with us on this beautiful Tuesday morning. So we are deep within lockdown, day 19. And look, on the one hand, lockdown has brought families closer together and allowed us to connect in new ways. We've seen it happen all over the country and indeed all over the world as well. But on the other hand, we've lost our sense of routine, especially with the kids being out of school. But Ultra Dog are encouraging all the parents out there to keep their kids busy and teach them a sense of responsibility by getting them actively involved with their pets on a daily basis. Now, here to share ways in which we can all do this is veterinarian Dr. Karine Brink. Dr. Karine Brink, good morning. So good to have you this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you look stunning, first of all, let me just say. And I think that coffee at your house, you've got to send us some, because if that's how you look, I mean, I don't know.
I will, for sure. Thanks.
Dr. Brink, tell us, how can parents teach their kids a sense of responsibility by getting them involved with the pets on a daily basis?
Okay, owning a pet is a huge, huge responsibility of itself. So from a very young age, you can start with age-appropriate tasks. Like my little girl, when she was 3 years old, she started helping me feed the dogs and the cats. And she's 6 now, and now she's doing it on her own. I mean, they can feed the animals, they can pick up their wastes, and when they're older, in their teens, they can take them for a daily walk. Obviously, when the lockdown is over now, you're not going to start it now. But what you must remember is just with children under 12 to do gentle coaxing and reminding of in the tasks daily until it becomes a routine for them to do it.
And you certainly can take them along the journey and get them into that routine.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the games, because there are lots of games, it seems, that and activities, certainly, that kids can do with their pets. What are some of these that you like?
The ones that I like is to go and do a game of doggy dancing, where you go and dance a little bit with your dogs around the lounge, and the kids like it, they love music. They can play a game of fetch, tug of war with a rope or a toy. They can blow bubbles. Some dogs love to chase bubbles.
Yes.
Cats, they like to chase bubbles.
Yeah.
They can toss a frisbee. Dogs like that as well. They can build an obstacle course, or they can even hide a treat away, and then the pet needs to find it. That's just a few ideas, but it's quite a lot if you go and do research on it.
I think one thing that we've paid a lot of attention to on this show on a daily basis is exercise, specifically when it comes to us, just getting us moving. But we know that our pets need the exercise too. How much exercise would you say a dog should get every day?
It depends on the age of dog, the breed of dog, the overall health of dog, and also, you know, if the dog is still a puppy or a geriatric, but 30 minutes to 2 hours, which I think provides a fantastic opportunity during this lockdown to keep our kids fit and busy by letting them entertain the pets and keeping the pets active.
I love it. I like that it's great because, yes, it certainly does keep the kids active too. And a lot of people have been complaining about not being able to walk their dogs, but I think that there are many ways within the household that you certainly can get your dogs and your pets, your cats, all of them active at the same time, and get your kids involved in the process as well. So, Dr. Karine, if kids are teaching the pets new tricks or basic obedience, what treats do you recommend that they use as a reward? Because we know that our pets do like a bit of a reward, right?
Yeah, they do. Obviously, it needs to be dog-friendly or cat-friendly, but with dogs, just make sure it's a really small treat, because you want to entice and encourage the dog to do the trick, number one. So if it's not something they like to eat, they're not going to do the trick. But the secret is to keep it very small, because if you keep your treats too big, then you will see weight gain in your dogs. That will be the one thing. And the other thing is that will become too full, before they actually manage to succeed with the trick.
Yeah.
So the tip there is not making it bigger than the size of your pinky. And stuff that I used to advise the people in puppy training is to use small pieces of cooked chicken, Viennas, cheese, liver bread, or apples or carrots. That entice them to do the tricks. And one thing that they do love is cat food. Like one cat kibble, a treat you can use as well when you teach them.
It sounds like portion control is just as important for the pets. I mean, I suppose we wouldn't go out and exercise and then come back and eat a full chicken and a loaf of bread, would you?
No,
you wouldn't. No. Don't do it to your dogs. Dr. Corinne Brink, you are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your time this morning, for joining us. I think that this has inspired so many people out there to head out and do some fun and interesting things with their kids. First of all, to teach them that sense of responsibility, but also to get the kids and the pets moving at the same time. I think it's killing two birds with one stone. Thank you so much for that.
It's a huge pleasure.
Well, courtesy of Ultra Dog, this week we're going to be giving away 5 personalized hampers this entire week. Personalized hampers for your pet to the value of 2,000 rand. Now, each hamper includes Ultra Dog's veterinary vet quality and scientifically engineered dog food, plus toys and grooming essentials that suit your pet's unique needs. Now, to stand a chance of winning today's hamper, head to the Expresso Facebook page. That's Expresso Morning Show, SABC3, and share a photo of your child with their pet on the competition post and tell us about their special bond. There are 4 hampers left up for grabs. Yesterday we gave away 1, and there will be a winner every single day. So make sure that you enter. If you want those terms and conditions, you can find them on expressoshow.com. Good luck. Get entering.
Last month, the government put the country on a national lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We know this. Now, the regulations of the lockdown stated that children must remain with one parent if parents are separated. However, the Minister of Social Development, Lindiwe Zulu, has since amended these regulations to allow movements of children, but parents need to meet certain requirements. Now, parent coach Laura Markovitz joined us via video call to tell us more about this. Good morning, Laura.
Hi, Jamie. Hi.
At such unprecedented times, it's already difficult on parents as a whole. But of course, we know now that the South African government has changed the regulations regarding the movement of the children between co-parents. Where are we right now? What are they saying right now at this moment?
So as things stand, what happened is that they've changed the regulations to allow for parents to move children from one co-parent to the other, but only if they have an existing court order, so their parenting plan has been made into a court order, or it's been registered with the family advocate. And then they need to have that document with them, or a certified copy of that document with them when they're transporting kids. And they have to make sure that the home that the child is going into, the parent has not been exposed to anyone who has contracted COVID-19. So it's under very specific conditions that they're allowing for this. And of course, this opens things up for a lot of parents who maybe have just got separated, or who don't have a court order. So I think it's a really important time, whether people do have a court order or not, to be thinking about how we can help parents co-parent during this very difficult and stressful time.
What should co-parents be thinking of to try to help their kids through this time?
So my starting point is always take care of yourself first. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you are able to show up for your children in any meaningful and positive way, and before you're able to deal with a potentially difficult ex. And then it's being able to show up as an adult. And I don't say that flippantly, because it can be very hard to show up as an adult when you have a very difficult relationship with someone. But what I mean by that is really holding the bigger picture in mind. And the bigger picture, of course, is the best interests of the kids. One of the things we can do is be aware of our language that we are using. If I'm phoning up an ex and going, you're not taking this seriously, you're not looking after the children, you're endangering them, you're not helping with homeschooling or anything like that, you're basically going to get their back up. If I talk to them and say, I'm worried, I'm anxious about the health of the kids, I'm worried about education right now, I'm worried about finances, how can we work through this together? And then, of course, transitioning. So transitions, if you are moving your kids from one parent to the other, generally is quite a difficult time because kids are having to leave one parent and go to another. Now it's even more stressful. We're in a time where people are wearing masks and are wearing gloves and their health risks. So to really be cognizant of this time of transitioning between one parent and the other, get kids prepared, talk to them about what's going to happen, make sure they've got their hand sanitizers, make sure they've got their toothbrush, they've got all the things that they are needing so that that transition is kept simple and doesn't have to be an even more anxiety-provoking thing. And I think it's really important. This is a long stretch of time that kids aren't being able to see their parents in reality. And so we have to try and build in healthy and consistent ways that they are able to connect with each other. And we need to be creative around that. Talk. Keep the communication open. Talk to the kids about what they're worried about, what they're enjoying about lockdown, what they are fearing, what they are missing, what they really miss about being with mommy or daddy.
You made so many valid points right now. We want to thank you so much for sharing your expertise on this unprecedented times again. So thank you so much for joining us via video call this morning.
The pleasure. It's good to be here. Thanks, Jamie.
I think the beauty of this is knowing that it starts with you. You cannot give from an empty cup. So remember, while co-parenting, take care of yourself first as well.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso on SABC3. Now, during the lockdown period, quick and easy is what is all about. So we're making Chef Clem's quick and easy lemon chicken using Woolies' exclusive lemon gold lemons that are not only seedless but super juicy and zesty too. So Chef Clem, what are the ingredients we are
It's super easy. It's chicken, it's lemon, it's garlic, it's some olive oil and some nice woody herbs, whatever you have. But first I need to say thank you to all of our viewers for my amazing birthday messages. You guys are amazing, eh? It was getting me in the eye how sweet they were.
A little bit.
Thank you. So, and to you guys also, my cake, we're gonna actually eat it today. Yes, so thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now,
so you are in a fantastic mood today. You are going to give us top tier
chicken. This is chicken, next level chicken. This chicken kicks harder than Dr. Malinga.
Aibo!
Is that hectic?
How dare you? That is hectic.
Okay, so to honor the doctor, I'm gonna do my kick.
Do your kick.
Okay, and then you next, right? Okay. Wow.
Aibo!
Okay, come, let's do this.
I'm wearing tight jeans. Ha!
Okay. We got Ryan and Jamie. I want to see this. Okay.
Hey! Love it. But hopefully this chicken will kick harder than what we just did.
I don't know how we wake up with so much energy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Every single morning we get to wake up and do this, and it's absolutely fantastic.
It's amazing.
Because everyone is just in a fantastic mood.
It is. Okay, so let's get ready with this kicking chicken quick and easy dinner solution. All right. We're using chicken thighs, legs, and wings today.
Those are my favorite.
It is.
The juiciest pieces.
Yeah, do you like dark meat then? Instead of the light meat? Dark meat's like your leg and your thighs.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Me too, absolutely.
Have to.
Super easy, but this does work with chicken breast if that's what you have. Skin on, skin off, it doesn't matter. This is a base recipe that delivers flavor every single time. So first thing you want to do is heat up your oil in a pan. And then
non-stick pan. We love non-stick pans in the house.
Cast iron or whatever pan you have. Chicken skin loves like pan, the fact that it's gonna like even if your pan likes to stick, chicken skin on the pan is fine. It'll always lift once it's brown enough.
Really?
Really.
But for me, whenever I cook chicken, it never turns out like that. Like if it sticks to the pan, it is stuck to the pan.
It's done.
Period.
But that just means you need to let your chicken cook a little longer.
Okay.
As soon as it goes brown, it separates from the pan. And you want that sizzle? Can you hear that sizzle?
Oh, I hear it now.
And the reason I don't want it screaming hot is because I want to render the fat out of the chicken. If it's too hot, it seals the chicken, and then I don't get that delicious chicken fat. Chicken fat is amazing.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
You have to. I mean, and then with the temperature, is it on high temperature or relatively low?
It's a medium heat, and again, that's purely just because I want some of that chicken fat to come out.
Okay.
So medium heat, you kind of want to hear the chicken just sizzling. It must whisper. It mustn't be screaming.
It must just be like.
It must be skinnering to you.
Oh, skin.
You know, and you skin it quiet. There we go. Cool. Then, to that, I want to add some garlic. I'm loving garlic.
The seasoning is very simple. Just salt, garlic, and pepper.
A little bit of pepper. This is about, I say about 5 cloves of garlic. So, it's going to go in. I want garlic in there.
I love garlic. I think garlic is one of my staples when I cook. Onions and garlic.
That's the instant way to have an amazing dish.
That's
there we go.
absolutely true.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some rosemary, nice woody rosemary. You can use thyme, some sage, whatever you have at home right now. That's going to start perfuming. Then the hero, the lemon gold.
Ooh,
it is so good. So the lemon golds are amazing because every time you slice into it, you will not have any seeds.
Seedless.
It's seedless. And they are so juicy. Look at how much juice.
Just look at all of that. Wow.
It's amazing.
Just splashing into the pan, but now these lemon gold lemons are exclusive to Woolies. That's the only place you can get
just like
them,
me.
right? Oh, just like you.
Exclusive to Woolies.
Just exclusive to Woolies.
There we go.
You walk around with a W on your forehead.
I do. So all you want to do is you want that chicken like brown off nicely in there. Get that lemon. You can smell this. It smells.
It's not traveling fast enough.
How's that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Smells delicious.
So I'm going to let the lemon juice reduce, turn the chicken over, more squeezing of lemons.
And how long do you cook it for until it turns brown?
You can do it completely in the pan. And then I'll say what I do is I normally, let's just see how the chicken's doing this side. Yeah, it's starting to brown, just as you can see there.
I can
so
see
I'll
that.
turn it over once it's like caramelized, beautiful brown, and then put the lid on. That way you can kind of steam it as you cook it. It'll probably take you about like 30 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Or it can go into the oven, which I like doing because you get that roasted top, that caramelized lemon. And then when it comes out, you can see how beautifully my lemons are kind of like charred there because I added a few slices of lemon. When it comes out, I give it a fresh squeeze of lemon. Lemon is the easiest way to add flavor to anything. To anything. That's what makes these lemons amazing.
Oh, Clem, so delicious. Now, the recipe is also very, very simple. You can go to expressoshow.com to see how we have achieved this very quick and easy lemon juicy chicken.
Does it kick?
It's giving me Dr. Malinga.
I want to see our viewers send pictures of them kicking like that.
Whenever they cook chicken, they must kick like Dr. Malinga.
Whenever you cook chicken, kick. I want to see you kick. This is the simplest recipe ever, and I guarantee you, you will love it every single time you make it.
And then when would you make it? Like on a normal day, like, or on a special occasion, or when you're lazy? When would you make such a meal?
I would make this like any single day because it's so easy to make. So it's a special occasion. I mean, absolutely. We're always looking for a reason to like make a delicious food.
Oh, yes.
But it's so simple to make that you can literally put this together in about half an hour. Quick, one pan, no dishes. It's just this one thing. And you can go straight from the oven to the table and serve it just like that. It's what makes it so absolutely amazing. Another thing about lemon juice is lemon juice tenderizes meat. So you can think how deliciously tender that chicken's going to be when it comes out the oven. It's going to be amazing.
Falling off the bone kind of chicken.
Yes.
Oh, Clem, I cannot wait to see the final product. Now, remember, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, visit expressoshow.com. The time is now 8:01, so it's time for us to check in with Uncle Tabsy with those news headlines.
Definitely no kicks coming from this side of the world. It's just after 8 o'clock and time for us to take a look at the news headlines. We start off locally with Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga says that since the start of the COVID-19 lockdown, 183 schools have been vandalized across South Africa. In some cases, equipment was stolen. In other cases, entire schools were burnt down. The latest was a break-in at eThekwini Primary School on Sunday. 3 laptops, a microwave oven and 50 e-readers were stolen. Meanwhile, Gauteng police have arrested 41 suspects in connection with the torching and burglaries at schools in the province. Rights group Equal Education has called on the Department of Basic Education to put in place clear and coordinated interventions to ensure children who receive meals at school continue to do so during the lockdown. With the lockdown extended to the end of the month, retrenchments and unemployment have become a reality for many homes. Equal Education said hunger and malnutrition are serious concerns during the COVID-19 pandemic as they compromise immunity. In international news, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates says that the world was entering into uncharted territory because it was not prepared for a pandemic like COVID-19. Gates, who has been warning about the risk of a pandemic disease for years and who has poured millions of dollars into fighting the new coronavirus outbreak, said that the world should have invested more into mitigating a potential global health crisis. He added that once the crisis is over, very few countries are going to get an A grade for the handling of the outbreak. The African Union has appointed a team of special envoys to try and mobilize international support to help the continent respond to the coronavirus pandemic. In a statement, the AU says that the envoys will be tasked with soliciting rapid and concrete support pledged by the G20, the European Union and other financial institutions. New analysis released by the Jubilee Debt Campaign shows that 64 lower-income governments spend more on external debt payment than they spend on healthcare. And now, Andrea Bocelli mesmerizes an Easter prayer performance. This is more than 1.5 million people having logged on to YouTube to watch opera singer Andrea Bocelli sing live in the empty Milano Cathedral in northern Italy's Lombardy region as the world mocked Easter Sunday. The Lombardy region has been ravaged by the virus, and Bocelli was accompanied by the organist in the empty cathedral. He sang a number of pieces, including a mesmerizing performance of Amazing Grace. Bocelli, whose personal foundation helps people struggling with poverty and illiteracy, said that like everyone else, he was extremely worried and uncertain about the future in a world turned on its head by the coronavirus. Italy has suffered more than 19,000 coronavirus deaths, second only to the US, and has recorded well over 21,000 deaths. And now taking a quick glimpse into the world of entertainment. Even though she was involved in the college admissions scandal that rocked the American elite last year, American actress Felicity Huffman still gets the praise for her former Desperate Housewives co-stars. The ladies had a virtual reunion to raise money for the Actors Fund amid the coronavirus pandemic. Although Huffman wasn't present for the chat, Eva Longoria and Marcia Cross credited her as a flipping genius and unbelievable actress, which would sometimes leave Longoria forgetting her lines. The ladies assert that their friendships with each other are forever lasting, and that's good news to know on a Tuesday morning. That's where we leave it for now. Here is a final look at the weather with Jamie Lee.
Thank you so much, Uncle Tabsy. Now, we've asked you to send in your sunrise pictures this morning. Dr. Melissa Cube, who works at Evander Hospital in Mpumalanga, sent us this gorgeous sunrise picture showing off an orange glow to the morning light from the place of the rising sun itself in Mpumalanga, where there will be periods of rain and thunderstorms today, reaching a maximum temperature of 25 degrees. ER24 paramedic Nicola van Zyl from Kraaifontein, right here in Cape Town as well, watched as the sun came up while on duty in the mother city. Now she wishes us a happy and safe morning with this stunning sunrise picture of the first golden rays of the day in Cape Town, where hazy sunshine can be expected, reaching a high of 21 degrees. Now the Expresso family would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Melissa Cube and paramedic Nicola van Zyl and all other healthcare and essential workers for all your hard work during this time. The South African Weather Service has also warned of adverse weather conditions over parts of the country from today. Now it's time to look at the temperatures for the rest of the country. Starting off in Polokwane, your low is 16, peaking at 28 degrees. Now the highest temperature in the country, surprisingly, is for you, Umbumbela, today, ranging from 20 to 32 degrees. Evening thunderstorms can also be expected for you, Pretoria, with a low of 13 and a high of 25. Johannesburg, 11, 23. Now, if you do find yourself in Mahikeng, your range is 8, peaking at 24 degrees. Morning thunderstorms are also expected for Klerksdorp, with a low of 10 and a high of 23. Kimberley, 9, 20. Bloemfontein, 8, 17. And then a couple of showers expected for you, Richards Bay, ranging from 18 to 28 degrees. Pietermaritzburg, 14, 22. And a little morning rain and cloudy conditions for South Africa's playground Durban, with a range of 19, peaking at 24. Mthatha, 12, 16. And then mostly cloudy conditions for you, East London, with a low of 14 and a maximum of 18. Occasional rain can be seen in Cradock today, with a low of 10 and a maximum of 14. And then partly sunny conditions for you, Port Elizabeth PE, with a low of 14 and a high of 21. George, 10, 20. And the coolest start to the morning is for you, Sutherland, with a low of 2 and a maximum of 17. If you do find yourself in the mother city, Cape Town, today, your range is 11 to 21 degrees. And then mostly sunny conditions expected for Worcester today, with a low of 8 and a maximum of 21. Last but definitely not least, for you, Uppington, your low is 10, peaking at 24. Whatever the weather, wherever you find yourself, happy Tuesday to all of you.
Pharmadynamics, effective, affordable healthcare.
Make it a beautiful day. Indeed, thank you so much, Jamie Lee. It's a Tuesday, and we choose to feel good on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So we did ask a question this morning, Raul, to everyone at home. When the lockdown is over, what are you most looking forward to doing? So what is the one thing you look forward to doing when it's all over? Hashtag Expresso Show. And I know there's a lot of people who already are planning their next move, like the first thing they're going to do, the first meal they're going to go grab from the shops that they can't get. Oh, I'm looking forward to the drive-through at McDonald's. I'm sorry.
Are you heading to the drive-through first, Tubbs?
First, the drive-through at McDonald's. Like, I'm not even lying. I'm the double quarter pounder with cheese, medium, with a Fanta. Yes. And then after that, then I'll do that.
I suppose it's been a long enough wait, but let's see what everyone else out there has been saying about their plans for the end of lockdown. And we've got Renee here. It says, hi guys, to change my mindset completely of approaching every day, being thankful and grateful. I absolutely love that. I think that's something that we can all do and take with us after the lockdown. I think that's quite an important one,
I think we can start now. We certainly don't even have to wait for the lockdown to end to start there. Start applying it today. Here's another comment that came through, this one from Fazeka Shazi, who says, getting my car washed getting my nails done and hair done, as well as giving those close to me the warmest hugs. I agree with you on the hugs. Hashtag lockdown.
Steal a little bit of that plan.
Oh, yeah, that plan sounds like it's going straight into my book.
Got another one from Nadia saying, eating food and have not cooked for myself. Ooh, okay.
I like that. Eating food I have not cooked myself, because everyone's having to cook for themselves now, right? Because they're at home. And now you can actually go buy like a takeaway. Or go visit people at their houses. They can cook for you. Here's another comment that came through from Josie saying, licking on an ice cream on the beach does not matter what the weather will be. Oh, yes, queen.
Selling dreams.
Oh, yes.
Cannot wait for that. That's going to be a stunning one indeed.
And it probably will be a little bit cold around that time, but that's not going to stop anyone from going to the beach. Oh, that sand through your toes. Yes, ma'am. Bring it on. Continue to let us know. That hashtag is Expresso Show. Of course, Expresso Winning Show, SABC3 on Facebook. What's the one thing you are most looking forward to doing when the lockdown is over?
Kick off your savings goals with 0 monthly fees and unlimited swipes. Get a pay-as-you-use account on the Nedbank Money app today. Money.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso on SABC3. It's day 19 of the lockdown, and we know that this period has put the entire country in unfamiliar territory. We have all had to drastically change the way we work, the way we live, the way we cook, and the way we go about our day-to-day lives. And if there's one bank who understands that this is a time of heightened anxiety, it has to be Nedbank. As a bank, they understand that we have all had to change the way we see our money and the way we now look at our futures. So over the next few weeks, we will be talking to their money experts with the goal of understanding how we can better manage our money through this unprecedented time.
Oh, absolutely. And to kick us off, Nedbank would like to know how you have changed the way you see your money and how you have found new, interesting and fun ways maybe to save during this lockdown period. Let us know your stories, maybe your advice or even your questions on the Expresso Facebook and Twitter pages. We would love to hear from you. And let's use this time for all of us to come together and learn and support one another. But right now it's time to head back into the kitchen with Uncle Tabsy.
Oh, yes, we're in the kitchen and we're about to take healthy eating to a whole new level here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You've come to it at the right place. Yes, because you're on Expresso and we're at the kitchen, but also at the right time. Because around this time, you have been on lockdown. It's 19 days in. You're starting to think, whew, maybe I need to change the diet a little bit and switch it up and have a little bit of healthy introductions into my recipes, right?
I agree.
And that's
because, I mean, we've been having birthday cake. We've been having, like, hot cross buns. We've been having chocolate. It's actually time to...
just like have a bit of balance.
Yeah, I agree.
And so if you're looking for a recipe that is healthy, wholesome, and quick to make, you are at the right place. With Woolworth's 7-color grain salad, you can't go wrong. You simply cannot go wrong. It's packed with healthy grains, vibrant color, and nutritious too. It tastes amazing. I had a taste, and Chef Clem is here to show us how to make this gorgeous salad. Chef Clem, I love a salad with a twist. Because all of us know the Greek salad, like take that, mix that, chop, 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 good to go. But this look at the colors, it's explosive.
It is, and that's the thing. Like Jamie also likes saying in cooking as well, that you eat with your eyes.
Yes.
When the colors and textures are vibrant like this, you want to dig in.
Absolutely.
And this is no claim, but this will reduce the years of your life. This salad is amazing. And if you buy it now, you will get, I don't know what you'll get, but you'll feel good.
You'll get health.
You'll feel good.
You will get health. Okay, well, let's get going with it.
Right. So it's all about, 7 colors inspired Sunday lunch. It's all about the colors, the textures, everything going on the table. So I'm taking all of that feel-good goodness that we all know so much and putting it into a salad.
Yes.
Okay, let's start off with some of the veggies we're going with. So we got some pumpkin or butternut. This is pumpkin,
my favorite.
which is really, really great. Super easy. Cube it up and then just roast it. It's the best thing. If you're going to freeze it, you have to roast it before you freeze it.
Okay.
Very, very important.
But you have to defrost it. The way you defrost it, and this is a very important question for someone like me, sometimes when stuff is frozen and I take it out the fridge, I'm in a hurry. There's no 8 hours to defrost. I want it defrosted quickly. What's your tip? Because sometimes I just put it in the microwave to defrost.
You can, if your microwave has a defrost setting for things like veggies, totally use it.
Okay.
But if you can't take it out before the time, let it just thaw out naturally.
Is that the better way?
That's the best way. Okay. So some orange sweet potato went in there. Some normal sweet potato went in there.
Stunning.
Some corn, and I love corn in like salads. People don't use enough corn. You can use fresh corn straight off the millie. Don't cook it.
You go.
It's so sweet and so crunchy. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's going in there. Okay, I can't waste there.
No, you can't. Please don't.
So then, some baby zucchini or marrow. That's going to get chopped up in there.
Nice. Oh, look at the colors, man.
It's the
the colors. This looks like it's ready to eat before it's even done, before it's even roasted. I love it.
I know some people that are on a raw veggie diet.
Yeah.
So I've seen my friends like chomp through like a raw butternut, pumpkin, carrots, and it works, I suppose.
Well, this is perfect for everyone. Certainly calling out on all the vegans and the vegetarians out there. This is a meal perfect for you. The 7 grain salads from Woolworths, they really are such an incredible intervention for that type of diet.
And you can't have 7 colors anything without beetroot.
No, actually, I actually won't eat it if it doesn't.
It's just not. It's not official.
Don't even offer it to me. Don't even try.
Okay, so some olive oil going in there. So what you do is you'll toss that all together and you'll roast it off. What's really nice is that the corn will go a little softer than the beetroot, so there's different textures in there. The pumpkin will go nice and mushy and creamy.
Yeah.
All about texture.
So then, does it matter, Clem, what you put into this first? So should you not start with the harder sort of veggies so that they then have more
You've been paying attention to our segments. That's normally the practice and normally what we would do.
Yeah.
But right now, we're just trying to create those different levels of chariness, of texture, of softness. So it's all good. Let them all get into the oven together. Let them get to know each other, and it comes out beautiful like this.
Look at
how amazing is that?
That looks so
But this is only half of the act.
Yes, of course.
All right, so
I still want to know what this nice little pack over here does.
So we got our 7 colors veggie mix, and then we got our 7 grain medley. It's all about 7 is lucky. It's like the double numbers.
7.
Jackpot. There we go. So these are amazing. These are great. You go into the microwave for 90 seconds.
Okay.
Tear it off and then pour it in and you're done. So this is, like I said, the 7 grain medley, but you also get the spelt, you get the brown basmati, and you get the golden medley.
Okay.
They are absolutely insane. And because they're in this bag, they last for, like, this one I think even lasts for years, So
the shelf life is great.
It's next level.
Wow, this is fantastic. You can really stock up on this. So you heat it up in the microwave. 90 seconds only. It's got the instructions on the back of the pack, which is the one thing I really like about Woolies packs, is that it makes cooking and preparation of all these pre-packed and sort of produced meals and dishes so easy. The instructions are quick and easy and clear to read. So microwave 90 seconds. They give you a recommended microwave sort of format in terms of like squeeze the pouch, Tear it open, heat it 100% power for 1 minute. It's just fantastic.
It is.
Okay, cool.
Have you ever cooked sampan beans?
Mm-mm.
You've never?
No.
Maybe our viewers at home can testify to this.
Yeah.
It's a mission. It takes a long, long, long time.
Really?
Woolies now have sampan beans in these packs as well.
They've put them already in there.
Sampan beans cooked in the bag. 90 seconds later, you're eating sampan beans. That's revolutionary. That's like next level innovation. Cool. That's going into our grilled veggies.
Already looks so good, eh?
It smells so good. And there's like lentils in here. There's some brown rice, some wild rice. This is literally, this is Ryle approved 100%.
I really like this, man. It serves 3 people as well. Hello.
It's you, your bae, and who else?
I love this. Your bae,
and you again.
I was gonna say, or your bae, or Ryle, or like someone like that. You know, someone like that. Okay, so
Ryle? Yeah, he's happy.
So of course, the Woolworths 7-grain medley is a robust combination of modern and ancient grains that are full of delicious, earthy flavors. You serve as a side, for example, a side dish or part of your main meal. You simply can't go wrong. You just heat it in 90 seconds and it's good to go. You're ready to eat it. It's that simple. It's that easy. Of course, if you want the recipe, what you need to do is go onto taste.co.za.
Yeah.
That's taste.
ExpressoShow.com as well. We've loaded there for you.
Okay.
We want you to find this recipe.
Okay. ExpressoShow.com is where Clem has specifically, personally made sure that this recipe goes onto. So ExpressoShow.com is where you find this. It looks so amazing and you want to eat it already. Okay, so what are the top tips that you can give just before we wrap it up? Just top tips around serving this.
Roast your veggies. You can do that days in advance. Get your 90-second pack of amazing goodness. When we're done, mix it all together, add some leafy greens like some spinach, serve it with your kicking chicken. Everybody's happy, everybody's eating.
The spinach is so great because it's high in fiber and antioxidants. So you're getting all these nutrients coming through. The butternut, for example, which you're getting as well, is an anti-inflammatory, rich, slow digesting carbohydrate, and obviously vitamin C, lots of it there as well.
Uncle Tubbsy, you got this.
I mean, I might as well just become a dietitian. I might really as well, just from hanging with you and speaking to all the dietitians on the show here. But of course, the beetroot, which we said, adds so much personality and that chutzpah to your dish, is just packed with antioxidants, and it's a great cancer fighter. We've heard this many times from our dietitians on this show. Say that you heard it here first. Thank you so much, Chef Clem, for this.
It's a pleasure.
This looks amazing. I can't wait for us to dig in. Oh, look at Ryle, that smirk and the proud face and the proud look on your face. Okay, Ryle, we have heeded the call. Thank you, Clem.
Thank you.
Love your work, man. Wow.
Of the week. Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Sunday. Days of the week. Month of the year.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Oh, leadership.
welcome back all you beautiful people right here to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on SABC3. It's Tuesday, you know what that means. It's Tropica Tuesdays, everybody. Now, the next person certainly needs no introduction. South African actress, TV personality, Ntando Duma started out as a young presenter. Fast forward a couple of years, and she's captured all of South Africa's attention with over 2.2 million Instagram followers. Who is she, though? But she's also currently one of the 6 celebrities on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao, heading up Team Pineapple, and joining us on a video call is the one and only Ntando Duma, everybody. Good morning, Mama. Morning, Mama. How are you, though? Listen, we do have a bit of technical difficulties. We will be catching up with Ntando a little bit later, but Ntando Duma will be featuring on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao tonight at 7:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Check out what's going to be happening.
Next time on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao, the 4 remaining teams embark on a journey through the streets of Punda.
Quickly. No stopping. Nice.
I can't breathe.
Got it! The pressure is on another level.
Let's go. We are sprinting. Someone's sabotaging us.
This is going to be a long day.
With big rewards at stake, it's a breathtaking foot race to the finish. That's Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao, tonight at 7:30 on SABC3. The stage is yours.
The stage is definitely ours. Ntando Duma, are you with us now, Mama?
I am here. Are you guys with me?
Finally. Listen, can we also just start off by saying 2.2 million followers? Who are you? How do you secure the bag like this? Teach us your ways.
I am the gal. I am the gal.
You are the gal indeed. But listen, let's talk about a bit more serious now. Of course, we are going through such unprecedented times, you know, everyone facing the lockdown and COVID-19. How is this affecting you right now?
Honestly, I won't lie. I think it's the most devastating for our country right now. And also just, you know, having money coming out of your account and not even getting anything in return is so devastating.
Listen, we are still having a bit of technical difficulties. We will contact Ntando a little bit later on, but we are heading back to the kitchen right now.
Time on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao, the 4 remaining teams embark on a journey through the streets of Punda.
Quickly. No stopping. Nice.
I can't breathe.
Got it! The pressure is on another level.
Let's go. We are sprinting. Someone's sabotaging us.
This is going to be a long day.
With big rewards at stake, it's a breathtaking foot race to the finish. That's Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao, tonight at 7:30 on SABC3. The stage is yours.
Listen, man, Tropica Island of Treasure happening tonight right here on SABC3 at 7:30. Be sure to be logged in now. We've been repeating over and over again that it's day 19 of the lockdown. And I know on social media, especially last week, a lot of people have been baking, going around with baking and making all sorts of different breads, banana bread, isonga sombago, and all of that. But today, Adele, we are making an Italian-inspired kind of bread.
Focaccia. Yeah, bellissimo.
Yeah. Focaccia. It sounds absolutely delicious. But I have to say, though, it looks like pizza. It's pizza bread, ultimately.
Yeah, it is a pizza bread base, ultimately, but they call it a focaccia.
Focaccia.
Yeah, because it's a bit thicker.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
What ingredients are we using?
We're going to use the mayonnaise, the delicious mayonnaise, and we're using the olive oil and canola oil one. It's infused with olive oil. So that olive oil is going to give that beautiful olive taste to the focaccia, and that's what we want. But we're first going to make the bread. So we've got our flour in here, and always add your yeast to your water.
To your water, not directly to the flour?
No, it's to activate it in here. So you leave that for a few minutes. And I normally put an extra bit of sugar as well, because the sugar feeds the yeast. It is food, psychosis.
Oh, so they work well together if you pair them together.
And then we're going to add some salt in here. and then we'll just mix it together. The viewers can get the full recipe. I don't have time to make this on expressoshow.com.
So basically you just knead that.
You mix this together and you knead this for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
It is a good exercise. Good exercise.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And you leave it to proof for about 20 minutes, or it's double in size, and there that is. So
and then what kind of consistency are we looking for in our dough?
This is the consistency. Look at that. It needs to be stretchy. The gluten needs to be developed like that. That's the consistency you're looking for. I'm just going to put this aside. Now we're going to start with our topping of our focaccia. So we're going to add some olive oil to our pan. Heat that up. We're going to add some veggies, colourful. Think about everything that you've got in your fridge. Everything, like a bit of tomato. Ooh.
So we're not very strict as to what kind of vegetables we're using for this.
You can use what you love. Like, my husband doesn't like peppers, so I won't add peppers to him. You know, but he loves lots of onions, so I'll add more onions.
That's very interesting. I've never met anyone who doesn't like peppers.
Oh, I'm married to an Irish. They're full of nonsense.
So
Let
it
me tell
makes sense.
you. Yeah, they're full of nonsense. Okay, so that is that. So we're just going to fry that up, and we're going to use some beautiful dried herbs. We're going to add that in here, and some salt. Always season it. Salt
for taste,
and pepper.
Of course. And then how long do we cook our vegetables?
You can just cook it till it's done. Kijk hoe mooi. I'm so excited. I just like.
I know.
Let me do this quickly.
Focus.
Yeah. So we're going to do that.
Okay. How do you like to cook your vegetables? How long do you like to? Do you still try to keep the crunchiness in the veggies?
When the vegetables are very finely chopped, you do it fast on a high heat. When it's bigger pieces, you take it a little bit longer. But I like to flash fry them. Fry them. Yeah. So I'm going to keep that to the side. Now we're going to work with the dough.
And we are placing it on our tray.
Yes, yes.
But you first coated it with oil.
I first coated it with oil, and it's always good to keep, I've washed my hands, I just want to say that, to keep some oil on your hands. So we're going to take this dough out, put it on here, and then you stretch it out. And you can make any form you like. You can make small little rolls. You can form the bread just the way you want.
Whatever shape you want.
Yes.
Oh, just use your imagination.
Yes. And now we're going to come to the most important part.
And which one is that?
It is using this yummy mayonnaise.
Woo! The Be Well mayo. So once again, which flavor did we use? The olive and canola.
Yes, that's all. So we're going to take this, put this on, like this, smear it on.
And what a lot of people love about this mayo is that it's the only mayo that is endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation of South Africa. And it basically carries the Cancer Smart Choice seal. And also, when Anal is like completely dairy, which is obviously a plus.
It's dairy-free. So there's
egg
no
and gluten-free.
Yeah, there's no eggs inside here. And that's an important thing, because mayonnaise is normally made with eggs.
Oh, wow.
So there's no eggs. So people that are even lactose intolerant, that can't have milk or eggs or anything like that, this is a perfect thing for them.
And
So,
also, it's just ultimately kinder to the planet and the animals. So
absolutely.
It's a safer option.
And it tastes amazing.
Delicious. Delicious.
So we're going to add that, and we're going to put some fresh rosemary over.
It looks good already.
I know. And I'm going to put some rosemary inside here. I'm going to make little holes. And then you bake this in the oven.
For how long?
On full whack, on 200 degrees, on full whack for about 10 minutes. And then you turn the oven down to 200 degrees, and you bake it for about another 20 minutes. And look at that result. I am just going to tap into that.
It looks so delicious. And now can we put cheese in it as well?
Sorry, what did you say?
Can we put cheese in it?
Yes, you can for sure put cheese in it. Yeah, for sure. And you can grate some cheese over it. Some vegan cheese will be delicious over this.
Oh, it looks
Look at that.
So fantastic. Thank you so much for giving us these tips. I can't wait to try it at home. If you want your hands on this incredible recipe, make sure to visit expressoshow.com.
Listen, earlier today we were having a bit of technical difficulties, but she is back, the girl. And Tanda, are you with us now, Mama?
I am here. What do you do?
Finally, I know we got cut off a little bit early on, but you were still answering how you coping during the COVID-19 pandemic and what you're actually getting up to during the national lockdown.
Oh my goodness, I think I've run out of things to do now because it's been the longest days at home. But you know, with my little daughter in the house, my little one in the house, I'm not getting bored at all. I get to work out firstly because honestly, I cannot afford to come out of this lockdown looking size 35, you know. So I do that. I do a lot of educational games with my daughter. I also eat a lot. That's one we cannot run away from because, I mean, that's the only thing to do in the house, basically. But also, you know, we try to also find ourselves in these testing times. I think God is just testing us, you know, right now to say, who are you? What can you do without you going outside, you know, and socializing? So I have found quite a lot of things to do. And honestly, it's not really that bad.
I love that. I love that you own a title of an entertainer, but also being a mother, you know. But you guys are very active on social media. I follow you guys. In fact, Spatle actually has her own Instagram account of over 470,000 followers. Who is she though? Like, who is she though? Like, I can't even now. Listen, we found one of our favorite videos.
Should be,
hey?
I think the question should be, who is the mother, not who is she?
Exactly. I actually found my favorite video of her on the Instagram account. I think we should show everybody at home what we found. Let's take a look at it.
Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Sunday. Days of the week. Month of the year.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Oh, leadership.
Oh my word, she is the cutest. And Tana, can I tell you something? The child is born to be a star. She is coming for the bag. She is coming for your job. Listen, she's coming for it.
That is still fine. That is still okay.
It's absolutely fine. But you know what I think, what we all love and why we find such a connection with you is that you actually use your platform to share parenting skills and tips with your fans. I especially love the ones that we just saw, the educational ones. Why do you think this is so important for you to use your platform to share these with not only your fans, but also the public?
Honestly, I think there's been like a stigma that, you know, when you're a young mom and you are in the industry that I'm in, you can't really balance the two. You can't juggle the two. So this is just me also showing that it's actually really possible to do both and be present in both. You know, you can be a slaying mom out there doing things on TV everywhere, but also you can actually be a present mother and be part of your child's life fully so. And I mean, that's just about it, you know, also just giving motivation to young moms out there who think it's, you know, it's impossible. It's definitely 100% possible.
I hear you preach, Mama. That is so beautiful. Now, listen, let's chat about Tropica Island of Treasure tonight. Team Pineapple is really, you guys are really putting out your flavor. You are bringing spice to the show. What are you looking forward to now that there's only 4 teams left in the game?
Firstly, can I just say that I knew I was going to be this far in this competition because a lot of actions and less talking, it actually works better. I think that's what, you know, kept us going as the Team Pineapple. And I'm looking forward to actually quite a lot, you know, because we've been in so many challenges. We've been through a lot, water challenges for that matter, because everybody knows that I can't swim and I'm very scared of water. You know, it just terrifies me. But also, it's also quite amazing to see that, you know, I'm this brave, you know, or I'm brave enough to actually overtake or partake in such activities. So I'm really excited for the show and for the people to actually watch the show as well. I've had so much fun. It's been such an incredible time.
We absolutely love watching you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and enjoy Spatle and the lockdown period. I'm sure everyone at home is also excited for tonight's episode of Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao. If you at home want to catch all the action from the island, tune in tonight at 7:30 p.m. only here on SABC3.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso. We're live on SABC3. Thanks for choosing us. You're about to take that feel-good on a whole new level. It's elevating right now because David Scott, also known as the Kiffness, has been spreading all the right messages in all the right corners of the world. And as the world is asked to hashtag stay home, we've seen his rendition of Toto's Africa. He released a new track ahead of the lockdown extension announcement based on Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. And I'll tell you one thing, it is brilliant. In fact, have a look at this.
This is the real life. This isn't fantasy. Caught in a lockdown, no escape from the quarantine. Time really flies if you just keep yourself busy. 3 weeks at home, boy, you could write your own symphony, or you could play the drum, learn to sew, watch your favorite TV show, stare outside the window to stop the spread of COVID-19.
Pure genius. I mean, honestly, and there's no doubt why social media has been buzzing after this proudly South African artist continues to produce brilliant lockdown parodies. I mean, that was fantastic, let's be honest. The Kiffness David Scott joins us this morning to chat about his videos in which he asks South Africans to stay at home, maybe write their own symphonies during the coronavirus outbreak. David, good morning, man.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
That was just so brilliant, honestly. And you've got a cup of coffee in hand. Love your work. But David, your parodies have been keeping us entertained during lockdown. Why is it so important to you to promote staying home, number one, staying safe, number two, during this entire time?
Well, obviously, we need to stay home to stop the spread of COVID-19. And, you know, the world's biggest pandemic needs the world's biggest songs to help combat it. So, you know, I try to think of songs that I loved, and obviously Toto, Africa, and Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen are just some of my all-time favorite songs. So it just made sense to parody those songs and try and put a bit of a positive message to them.
Well, David, I have to say that the production value on just this video of Bohemian Rhapsody there, I mean, that just is just quality. How long did it take you to put that together? One, to write the song, two, to record it, and then plonk your different faces all over the video and do the whole thing?
So it took me a little while to actually learn the parts. It actually made me really appreciate what Freddie Mercury did. I mean, just the harmonies are on another level. So it was a great just learning experience for me. I don't consider myself a vocalist, but it really pushed myself to learn how to sing that way. And yeah, I think making the video was a little bit easier than you'd think. It was just a case of taking my cell phone, my wife's cell phone, and using that as a sort of torch. I got into my studio, turned all the lights off, and just shone the thing on my face.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it took me probably about 5 hours to piece the video together. It was just a case of sticking my four faces into Premiere Pro, and then yeah, it turned out actually way better than I thought, so very, very chuffed with the results.
Yeah. Look at what you can achieve with all this time in our hands, writing our own symphonies and coming up with such magnificent things that entertain everyone. But you've also said that you sing songs that remind you specifically of all the good times. In fact, let's take a look at one more of your awesome parody videos.
The show's got me in a trance, 'cause I am the quarantine queen. I lost my mind on day 17. Quarantine queen, eating bread without margarine. Oh yeah.
Ah, Quarantine Queen! Yes, Quarantine Queen! Oh, I love it. Where do you get the inspiration from? How do you how do you decide which song specifically you're doing next?
So quarantine is a term that I've been seeing thrown around on Instagram. A lot of sort of Instagram influencers are like, they're chilling at home going, quarantine, yes. so I thought it would be cool to use that word in a song. And then Dancing Queen obviously just came to mind, and didn't have to change the words too much. It just kind of came naturally.
Yeah.
And put a towel on my head. I should actually be wearing a towel at the moment.
You should,
my hair's
I think.
a little bit wet. And,
I can tell.
Very unquarantineedy of me to not be looking after my hair after a shower.
A queen always has to have their crown on. David, I can't teach you everything. Now, you and your wife, you recently made a South African blessing video for all the healthcare workers fighting COVID-19 in collaboration with sponsors of Brave, which I really think is beautiful. In fact, for everyone who hasn't seen it, let's take a look at that.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. Mag die son skyn warm op jou gesig. In woela en dieselfde amasimu enu. Size sibonane futhi. Size sibonane futhi. Mag jou vashou in die pad.
I'm officially obsessed with you and your wife, David. I think that I love you guys so much more today than I did yesterday.
We love you guys.
I mean, you're a quality gent. Thank you for that. And that's beautiful. I'm sure that message will be well received by all the healthcare workers and the policemen out there and the presenters who do shows in the morning, who come out to work, and the culinary people. But tell us why you wanted to create this impactful video together with sponsors of Brave, and what your message to South Africans is during this time.
Well, obviously that song's a little bit more heartfelt. I wanted to say thank you, and it seems strange to kind of make a parody to say thank you. So I thought about it long and hard, and I remember singing this song when I was in the choir back in the day. And the song just always had the ability to stir my emotions and lift my spirits. So when I partnered with the sponsors of Brave, I said, let's do this song because it just has that uplifting quality to it. And, you know, it's just been amazing to see the healthcare workers and any essential worker just say thank you in response to the song. They've really appreciated it, and I'm glad that we could just say thank you in this way. And yeah, it's just amazing that, you know, I could partner with sponsors of Brave on this project because they are giving healthcare workers a platform. They're the unsung heroes, and you know, I think it's about time that healthcare workers are given the praise that they deserve.
Absolutely. David, listen, this is so heartfelt, and I love the authenticity from which the song comes from. And thank you very much once again to you and your wife for putting this together and really getting that message across. I'm sure it is well appreciated. The next time I run into you on the streets, I am going to give you and your wife the tightest hugs anybody's ever given you. And that is an offer and not a challenge. But here's a challenge for everyone out at home. Post a picture or a video of yourself on Twitter or Instagram and TikTok, or comment on the Facebook page, on our Facebook post, Expresso Morning Show SABC3, with the hashtag GotGame, and tag in game stores. You could win yourself a 10,000 Rand game voucher. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. The competition will run all the way through to the 30th of April. Game, they've got you covered with all the essentials. As we know, all the essential items that you and your family need. These include groceries, pet food, household cleaning items, hand sanitizers, toiletries, baby products, but also just in time for the colder season, which is obviously fast approaching. The list has expanded to include heaters, all of this under the lockdown price freeze promise, with no increased prices on essential items, and that's good news. Remember, they also open Monday to Friday from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays, as well as public holidays from 9 in the morning to 3 p.m. And once again, thank you very much to David. The Kiffness! Lots of love to you.
unprecedented challenges call for incredible bravery. Countless doctors, nurses, and pharmacists are working around the clock to keep us safe. They go beyond the call of duty and selflessly put the needs of our communities first. Nominate the brave healthcare professionals on the front line and give them the recognition they deserve. Because the only curve we don't want to flatten is the heartbeat of our beloved South Africa.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, everybody. You're still keeping it locked right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, while we are all hard at work, as you can see, working up a sweat and bringing you your daily dose of feel-good entertainment, our beloved Frenchies are at home. They are self-isolating, but still living their best lives, everybody, and being super ultra cool. Now, Bob, Bella, and Bastian are encouraging all other pets and families to stay busy and also keep up all the fun by playing for at least 30 minutes to 2 hours every single day. They also recommend that you play maybe different games like fetch, tug of war, even trying something new like doggy yoga, that's a thing, or cool. Dancing, because let's get real, you know, playing with the pets is also a great way to get the whole family active, right, girl?
100%. And of course, we would love to see how you are keeping your pets busy and loved ones during this time. So share your photos and videos with us as usual on the Expresso Show's social media pages. And don't forget, courtesy of Ultra Dog, we'll be giving away 5 personalized hampers for your pet to the value of 2,000 rand. Woo! And of course, each hamper includes the Ultra Dog's veterinary quality and scientifically engineered dog food, plus toys and grooming essentials that suit your pet's unique needs. So stand a chance of winning today's hamper, which could be something incredible, and you need to head over to the Expresso Show Facebook page and share your photo of your child with your pet and on the competition post and tell us about their special bond that they might have. And obviously there are 4 hampers left up for grabs, and there'll be a winner every single day. So make sure you enter. And of course, the terms and conditions can be found on the expressoshow.com.
What are you waiting for? Like, I would do that. So, do you have any pets?
Pets? Ooh, I don't know. I just want to win a prize. That's all I'm concerned about.
With no pets?
no
no
pets. I'm going to act like a dog.
Don't be like Raul. Don't be like Raul. Maybe Kutle has pets. Kutle, do you have pets?
I have 0 pets, okay? So I'm not too worried about that. But this past weekend, the neighborhood of Sea Point was charmed when they heard the crystal clear tones of an opera soprano ringing out from a balcony. Let's take a look.
I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay all my life down at here. Looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom.
Wow, that was absolutely beautiful. And it's my pleasure to say we've got the talented lady on the line with us. Her name is Danielle Bitten. She is a professional singer and DJ, and is a cancer warrior. And she joins Expresso via video call to share more about her heroic story. Danielle, very good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Firstly, what a brilliant performance. What a beautiful and heartwarming performance. What inspired you to step out onto the balcony and start singing?
Oh, for the last 2 years, I've been touring with the musical Evita, and recently we just went to China. We were actually in Wuhan in September, can you believe it?
Wow.
And this role was everything to me. I got to play the lead alternate, and just like Eva Perón, who gets onto her balcony and sings Don't Cry For Me Argentina, to all the people of Argentina, I thought I had to do it for my neighbors in South Africa.
Yes.
And I was also inspired by the beautiful performances in Italy on their balconies, and I thought maybe it's time to shift gears a little bit. Instead of just the clapping and cheering in Sea Point, I do something bigger or better and connect the neighbors more.
That was absolutely needed, especially during these trying times. You're a professional singer and DJ. How has the current lockdown affected your work? I mean, from touring all over the world to being locked down.
Well, no, there is no work. In January, I was very upset. I was going in for my double mastectomy on the 29th of Jan, and all of a sudden, so much work came out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know. And I was I even thought about changing my surgery one day to do a gig. And then I realized, what are you actually doing? Your health comes first, no matter how big the gig is.
Yes.
So, so I won't be able to work now until I finish my chemotherapy, which is probably going to be in August. And hopefully after then, things will start picking up again. I really need them to.
I'm pretty sure they really are going to, because you are so talented and your voice is absolutely immaculate. I mean, you've just mentioned now that you are currently undergoing chemotherapy treatment for breast cancer. I mean, how are you dealing with all of that, especially during, the current COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, chemo's hectic. I'm actually going there today. I drive myself to and from the hospital. I put on my suit of armor, my latex gloves, my face mask, my sunglasses. And when I go in there, I park on the basement floor. I go up in the elevator. I tell anyone who wants to come in with me, please don't immunocompromise.
Yes.
And I come home. My mother does come to stay with me for a few days, so I wouldn't survive without her. Like, especially the first week after chemo. The first 2 times were right. The third time knocked me. I felt like I was literally on death's door. I couldn't get out of bed. So she was there. She was amazing. My brother and sister go to the shops for us because she's also asthmatic, so also compromised. And I think the biggest thing for me is I just miss physical contact. Like, I wish I could hug my family and my friends, and so after this, I'm going to have the biggest hugging party. Like, that's going to be coming up.
Just inviting everyone for a hug. I think that's the first thing that we are all definitely going to do. Danielle, I wish we could continue having this conversation, but I know that you are documenting this entire process and your story on a blog. So if people who are fighting breast cancer and would like to follow your progress, they need to go on to thejorneywithin.co.za, right?
That's it, yeah. I mean, it's been so cathartic for me to write during this time, to process everything. And the response so far from people has been incredible. I've truly learned what the power of vulnerability is, like, by sharing and helping others to connect and share their story. It's just a beautiful thing. And I really hope that it can help anyone going through this battle. It's been challenging for me. Never in a million years did I think that I would be singing with my balcony balls. I mean, I was so scared to lose my long dark hair, even more scared to lose my breasts. Losing the hair was far worse, by no means. And as I did it, I felt liberated. Like, I can't explain to you, when someone says to you, this is going to be the greatest blessing of your life, you think, what are you talking about? Like, are you crazy? Yeah. But now I see that through this, I've learned to love myself in a way that I didn't even know was possible.
Danielle, that's absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to round off the show and enjoying a performance by you, performing the famous Andrea Bocelli song, Time to Say Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Lo sole su sé con me, tu mi aduna, tu sei qui con me. Lo sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Fly and see.
white clover.